비가 내리면 자연스레 너를 떠올려 따스해지니까 Don't know how I can explain 하루 종일 네 생각에 간절해 낯설어 나 왜 이런 걸까 You're the cure to all my pain.
Hi guys, welcome back to this week's vlog. So I've been kind of running around this morning. I went to the Chicago Botanical Gardens and then I ran a bunch of errands to like go pick up stuff because I'm leaving for LA this Thursday for my friend's wedding. I'm also gonna be seeing my friend Alexa because she lives in LA. It's just gonna be a really good time with friends, and originally I was actually gonna start this video with me playing some early morning tennis, but that just was not possible this morning because I'm not even kidding, like I played tennis yesterday for like almost like 6 to 7 hours straight. Not like the entire time, obviously, otherwise I would be absolutely dead today, but I still wanted to have a relatively active rest day today because I wanted to do 3 to 4 day cleanse before I leave for my LA trip. So that is why I was at Chicago Botanical Gardens this morning, just getting my steps in. It might have looked very therapeutic in the intro. I definitely can tell you lugging around a tripod and a giant camera is not the most therapeutic process. Because this is going to be like the ultimate travel prep video, thinking we can maybe do some like pre-trip trials. So I'm going to quickly show you guys the dress I'm actually planning on wearing. So I'm actually going to show you guys two wedding guest dress options. This blue one is the one I'm actually wearing this weekend, but this black one is one that I wore actually in a wedding back in May. I think this blue one is definitely perfect for like a summer or like a beach themed wedding like the one I'm going to. But this black one I feel like is great for really any kind of wedding. I think I actually have worn it to 2 weddings and not just the one in May, but also another wedding back in June. So I'll try on the black one first just because the blue one I think is so cute and it's honestly my favorite, and I want to say best for last. It's like a very classic simple dress, but I love that it has this fraying and detailing here, which makes it a little bit more than just like a basic black dress. I think this is a little fun too because you can kind of like leave it hanging free like this, but you can also tie it, which I think is what I did at both of the weddings. Even weddings aside, I feel like this is a really good basic black dress to just like have in your closet. Like you can throw in a jacket, wear it during the fall, or you can just like wear it like this in the summer with like some sneakers to like dress it down. You can add some like jewelry or accessories like a watch to kind of make it a little bit more elegant and elevated. And I also really like that it's not like skin tight. I feel like a lot of dresses nowadays are, and I do not have the stomach for that. So I just like how comfortable this feels. It has a really slight little taper in the waistline just to give your body a little bit more structure than it just being like completely free flowing. And the cut of this is also very wide. I never feel like I'm like spilling out in like the armpit area. Whenever that happens, I like hyperfixate on it like crazy because it's just such a huge insecurity of mine. Relatively high backing. These straps are adjustable. But yeah, this is the first dress. I honestly can't wait till fall rolls around because I think this would be like the perfect fall dress to kind of layer up, but we're obviously not quite there yet. I actually cannot get over how cute this dress is, but this one is also from Aritzia. It is the Babaton Encourage Poplin dress. I got this one in this really pretty sky blue, but it also comes in black and white, so some good basic options as well if you're looking for something like this. I haven't even shown you guys the best part, which is this dress actually has pockets. When I tried this on in store and I saw that it had pockets, I was like immediately sold, even though this dress was so expensive. I feel like it should be an official rule that all dresses should have pockets. I wanted to go for something extremely flowy, but also something that's not so flowy that I would be afraid that it would like fly up, because since we'll be by the ocean, I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty windy. The back is also very beautiful. It's kind of like this eyelet opening. This is also pretty stretchy, but also snug, so it's not gonna be loosely fitted on your back, but it does give a little bit of breathing room. Straps again are completely adjustable, but I will say that you do need to keep them pretty snug. Otherwise, if you have maybe a larger chest than me, you might spill out, because this is definitely more of like a triangle bikini level of coverage. I feel like it works for me. I am a 34B, but if you're a little bit bigger than that, I would definitely try it on in the store if you're able. Sky blue is like one of the best colors to wear if you do get a little bit tan in the summer. But you honestly will just see me at this wedding just showing off these pockets. Changed into like slightly more comfortable clothing and clothes I don't really care if they get messy or dirty, because I kind of wanted to trial the body combo I want to do for the wedding. wedding. So I'm gonna do mainly body lotion and then maybe like half a pump of this Kopari Sun Shield Body Glow. So smells really, really yummy. It has this like really light coconutty scent. Already feeling so much better than if I was just wearing the body oil by itself. Obviously, this isn't going to give you the most SPF coverage, but I feel like it's honestly good enough for me. It's just a very healthy amount of glow. The way I would describe it is like if you've been sitting out in the sun for maybe like an hour or two and your skin develops like a little bit of like a sheen. But on top of this, I'm actually thinking of bringing the Prada Beauty Virtual Flower perfume that you guys saw in the last video that I opened in PR. I have like been non-stop wearing this. I feel like this is like the perfect perfume to just like layer on top. It's not overpowering in any way and it definitely lasts like a good 2 to 3 hours. Vibes that this just gives me is like sweet summery skin, and I'm normally not one that really likes florals. And then on top of this like coconutty scent that the Kopari one has, it just ends up being the most perfectly subtly sweet summery combo. I think I'm gonna try to see if Sephora has this in like an actual travel size bottle because I have been obsessed with this ever since I opened it last week.
21 degrees and sunny, just the way I always wanted. 더 바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아. 따스한 햇볕이 가득 담은 sand river. The bluebirds peaceful to sing along.
Guys, happy day 2. So originally I was gonna try to have a really productive morning, but it is like 10 a.m. right now and I really haven't done much at all. It is way too hot to go play tennis. So I think I'm gonna text my dad and ask if he wants to play later today because I desperately need to move my body, especially after not really doing anything yesterday. But part of my little travel prep has been using my NuFace device a lot more consistently. I try to do it in the morning as well in the evening before I go to bed. I introduced this to you guys last week, but if you guys wanted a little bit of a debrief summary, it pretty much uses microcurrent technology to stimulate the collagen production in your skin, which in effect will help to really firm up and tighten the skin. Personally, I think if you're a little bit older and you have more mature skin and you deal with a lot of like buccal fat and like saggy skin, then you'll probably see the best results with this. But if you're in your 20s like me, it's not going to completely snatch your face or like get rid of like any kind of double chin instantly. Personally, I really like to use the device to kind of get rid of that like morning puffiness. Also, I definitely prefer the silk cream over the gel cream. These are like the two activators that you have to use with this device to make it work. I was actually talking about this past weekend with my friend Jamie because I gifted her this little kit with the device and she agreed like the aqua gel just isn't quite as good. I don't know what it is about it. It just leaves like a really weird funky residue versus the silk cream. It just feels a little bit more like a basic moisturizer and most of it gets fully absorbed into the skin. For these little excess bits, and please excuse my acne, I am having like the worst flare up and these pimples refuse to go away. They're like so deep into my skin. But I just like to take a toner pad. This is the Madecassicide blemish pad from Mediheal. You guys know I'm like a huge fan of this ingredient. And I'll just take this and wipe off any excess. I'm not like pressing super hard into my skin. I still want to keep a little bit of that silk cream, but I do find this helps, especially if I'm planning on wearing makeup. And to clean my device, I just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a cotton pad and just wipe everything down. I do think it's a really solid travel prep item and it's something that I have been trying to consistently use as I prepare to go to LA, and I'm actually planning on bringing a travel size of the silk cream and my actual device so that when I land in LA I can just like fully depuff. Other than that, I haven't changed my skincare routine from last week's video, so if you guys were curious what my skincare routine is, then I would definitely check out that video because I detail it more over there. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my skincare routine and then we can get on with the rest of the travel prep. Originally, when planning this video, I was going to like make this all pretty and aesthetic, but I just could not be bothered today. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten anything all day, but here we are, my not very aesthetic bibimbap bowl. It all gets mixed anyway, so who even really cares? But yesterday while I was out, I decided to go to the Korean grocery store and grab these bibimbap kits, and I'll show you guys what they look like. This is what it looks like. It pretty much has everything that you would need for like a really basic veggie bibimbap bowl. Like obviously there's no meat in this, and that kit is actually pretty big, so I can easily like get 2 meals out of 1 kit. But guys, I've just been eating out like crazy and I know I'm about to eat real good in LA and not in the healthy way. So this week, in terms of like travel prep and stuff like that, I've been really trying to make sure I'm eating a little bit more balanced, a lot more veggies into my diet before I hop on that plane for some good LA food. I feel like I'm always making some kind of bowl. Like right now, it's been a lot of bibimbap bowls for me lately. And my friends at church, because I go to a Korean church, they all make fun of me because they're like, why are you always eating bibimbap? But I'm like, guys, it's like the easiest thing ever, and you can use like whatever ingredients you have. I'm gonna finish eating this, and then we're actually gonna head out because I want to do a little bit of shopping before I leave for my trip. Cheers, I will see you in my car. Everything I got was pretty much related to the trip and something that I'm actually going to bring with me. The first thing I got was this Makeup Forever HD Skin Face Sculpting Palette. So I own the Face Essentials, which has like a little bit of everything. Color correcting tones, contour tones, blush tones, as well as like just basic base foundation makeup. But I find with this formula specifically, it doesn't look the best if you like over apply it. So I don't find this the best product to like continuously like keep layering on. Pretty much find myself never actually using any of like the blush or the color correcting tones, and I only use it for like plain foundation base makeup. But this one has like everything you would need. I tan so easily, and I love getting tan. Like I feel like I thrive in the summer. The problem with that is it's really hard to shade match myself, so this has been like incredibly life-changing. The other thing that I got is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. I've been really going for like more of a glass skin kind of vibe, and I find that this pairs really well with the face palette, because this is like something that when you initially apply it, it looks beautiful, but it needs a little bit of like an oily kind of base. So lately I have been using the Super Serum Skin Tint almost as a primer base for my face palette. The last thing that I got was this Ulla Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. Jamie says she absolutely swears by this because even after it fades, she told me that her lips are still left pretty soft. I need to turn on my card because I'm actually starting to sweat. I'm actually not done with our little shopping spree because while I was in Sephora, I was actually trying to look for a gift for my friend Alexa because it was her birthday last week. I just couldn't find anything at Sephora, so I'm gonna head to Ulta and like see if maybe they have a little bit better of like a gift selection. So hopefully I have better luck at Ulta. So here we go. I need to text my dad because since I didn't get to play tennis this morning, I still want to go hit. So I'm gonna ask if he's like down to hit tonight. So I'm thinking I'll hang everything up here just so I have a nice visual of everything that I'll be wearing this weekend. So obviously I have my wedding guest dress. It's been like hanging here ever since day one. This is like the evening outfit. So I'm gonna need a daytime fit. I think I'm gonna go a little bit more on the casual side. So I'm gonna go with this top and then these jeans. Every single time I go to LA, I tell myself not to overindulge and overeat, but it literally never happens just because the food there is so good. Because I'm in vacation mode, I definitely enable myself maybe a little bit too much. So knowing that, something that I can control is at the bare minimum the outfits I wear and making sure that they have a little bit more give. It's honestly kind of sad knowing that I've been to LA so many times and every single time I at least don't wear like one set of pants or one set of shirts just because I'm like bloated the entire time. These are like my favorite pair of Zara jeans. They're super duper old, so I can't even tell you what they are, but they are actually a mid-rise, which I find a lot more comfortable. It's a straight leg, so it's not like a baggy style, but it definitely has some looseness to it. This is actually a nude top from Abercrombie. It's just like a really simple neutral basic. It's honestly really similar to this top, but it has a little bit of this like scrunching and cinching along the sides. And then Saturday is after the wedding, so I'm spending that entire day with my friend, actually doing like a joint birthday celebration because her birthday is like mid-July. It was like just last week. My birthday was like at the end of June. I feel like I've only really made 5 videos since I started committing to YouTube, and like 3 of them I have mentioned my birthday, so I'm honestly kind of sick of my birthday at this point. But anyway, I just wanted to pick a little bit nicer of a fit since I think we are gonna grab like a nicer dinner. It honestly doesn't look very comfortable, but I will explain how it is. These pants are from Abercrombie. They are the Sloan tailored pant, and I got the size 26S. I am 5'3", and these fall at the perfect length for my height. This is actually not the high-rise version. This is low-rise, but the thing about Abercrombie pants is when it says low-rise, it's more of a mid-rise. I feel like a true low-rise would hit underneath my belly button, but this one kind of hits exactly at it. I love these pants. They're so flowy, breathable, comfortable, great for the summer, and they don't dig into my sides like my high-rise version do. I just pair this with a super basic black belt to kind of dress it up a little bit, but if you're thinking of getting these pants, definitely size down because the waistline runs a little bit big. For my top, just like another basic Abercrombie staple, I like that you can wear this a few different ways, like off the shoulder, both of them on top, as like a boat neck. It's not the most ideal top for a bra, but I just stick on some pasties and I'm good to go. And I also love matching this like taupey brown color, specifically with white. Do this pretty frequently where I wear the same outfit on the day that I'm flying out and on the day that I'm flying back. So I thought I would show you guys what that looks like. I always bring some kind of jacket. Normally it's a hoodie, but I have been obsessed with this jacket that I got from Aritzia. I think I showed you guys this in a previous video, but I honestly have been wearing this all the time. Even though this is kind of a thicker jacket, this material is just really, really lightweight and breathable. I love that it has like a massive hood, and I wish that the outer pockets zipped closed, then this jacket would be absolute perfection. But it does have one inside pocket that does zip close. Just feel like this is so sporty and chic, and I find this a lot more comfortable to wear than a hoodie. And then this is actually like a personal travel hack of mine, but I always wear cargo pants to the airport or whenever I'm traveling just because I get these massive pockets on the side. On top of that, the pockets are also a lot bigger. Like I could fit an entire water bottle down this side pocket. I just feel like functionally these make a lot of sense, and obviously this might not be the most comfortable option in comparison to like leggings or sweatpants. Just love that this makes me feel a little bit more put together after hopping off a disgusting plane ride. And then I just have a simple black tee to just pair with this. I generally go for something full length and with a little bit longer of a sleeve because I don't want any part of my skin touching the plane. So yeah, with that, I think we have plotted out all of my fits.
Simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. Too many problems, I'm already lost, yeah. My baby, I do. I miss you too many nights. I miss your colorful lights. I think I love you too much. I miss your blueberry eyes. Fine, fine. I play the memories over, over, over. Just tell me, my mind. I'm trying to keep it in sober, sober, sober. Oh, simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. I keep stepping off all the times I'm picking nothing over. I keep wanting you too long. I keep tripping on myself, thinking you're my lover. I've been way too long. Honestly, baby, I can't tell you why we can't be standing by each other's side. I wanna know my true feelings inside. Give me some time. Oh, we'll bring it in a simple, simple, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different, different, different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one.
actually just got back from a last minute nail appointment. My nails are so short. I was honestly tempted not even to do my hands because they're just so brittle and weak right now. I am not a nail girly. Like, I would just prefer to go completely bare. And I have to do like no chip, especially on my hands, because I'm like so rough. So if I just got like a basic manicure, I would ruin it like literally within the same hour. I also braided my hair because whenever I travel, I like hate it when my hair sticks to my face. I just find this to be like the most manageable hairstyle whenever I'm traveling, and it's also really nice because even when I get off the plane, it still looks really nice. So if I'm meeting a friend right after I get off the plane or like going somewhere right away, I'm not really concerned about what my hair looks like. I have my airport fit that I showed you guys yesterday, and as you can see, I'm all packed and ready to go. But the combo I decided to go with was my calpak duffel and my bigger away carry-on. Originally, I was actually gonna try to bring my Mono's backpack. I always underestimate how much I pack, but with my camera gear, it just all kind of adds up, and this has actually made my life so much easier because as you can see, and I still need to put like my laptop and this camera in there, like there is so much space, and I feel like because it's just like this puffy flexible material, it's like really easy to like stuff whatever you need in here. I was actually influenced by this from my friend Elaine when she came and visited me because I saw she had this kind of setup, and I was like, oh, did you check in a bag? Because honestly, on camera and even in real life, this looks pretty big. To my surprise, she told me that the reason why she got this duffel is because it fits underneath the seat. I'm not trying to make this like a promo for this bag, but I do think it's like really, really good because a lot of the times puffer duffels like this, they lack structure in the sense that they don't really have enough pockets or just like compartments to organize your stuff. Like, it has this giant laptop sleeve, and there's even like a hidden zippered pocket in the trolley sleeve, which is actually so convenient. I feel like when you're going through like TSA or like security and stuff, you're trying to figure out where to put your phone and your wallet, and this is so nice to just like put it in there after you get through security, and you can like quickly check that everything made it through. Even on the inside, there's like so much going on. These two massive pockets that like fit the length of this duffel, and then there's even another zippered pocket behind it, and then there's this mesh pouch which I fill with stuff like hand sanitizer, like lip balms, hand lotion, anything that I need to like quickly grab while I'm actually sitting in my flight, since this sits a little bit higher up in the bag, so it's a lot easier to access. And then there's also like an inside and outside pocket on this side, so you can like carry your water bottle outside. Sometimes I throw it in here when I'm especially going through security and I don't want my like water bottle that I'm going to drink out of to touch anything. It does come with a longer strap. It always surprises me just how much more space this gives me, because I'll always try to use the backpack and I'll overstuff it, and then I'll throw everything in here and I'm like, wow, I still even have room to spare. So with that, I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I have about an hour and a half until I have to leave, but guys, I cannot decide for the life of me whether or not I'm gonna vlog this LA trip. It's very much like an in and out trip, but I don't know, it's a very tight time crunch. Let me know what you guys like as far as travel videos go, just so I can take a mental note of it for any future travel I have, and when I do plan on making an actual travel vlog. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, but thank you guys so much for watching. And this is crazy because I took a screenshot last week, so literally 1 week ago on Thursday, where I saw that we hit 11,000 subscribers, and this whole week has honestly felt so crazy with just like the amount of support and like love on like the previous two videos. Cannot wrap my head around it, and I'm like checking right now, but literally since last Thursday we've gained like 628 new friends. I obviously know it's not all about numbers, like that's not the most important metric, but it definitely did give me some encouragement this week. It felt like a nice pat on the back or like a warm hug. I just wanted to include that little blurb and say thank you, because I still can't believe it. I'm even struggling making eye contact with the camera right now. It really does mean a lot, and I hope this video goes live on Saturday and that I will see you guys next week as well. Bye!